для каких возвращений?
Знаєте,
A nearly 1,000-year-old monastery damaged, and Russia's defense ministry says the weapon responsible wasn't even Russian. According to Moscow, buildings at Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra were struck by a US-produced Patriot missile, fired by Ukraine's own air defense system, possibly with an expired shelf life that caused it to malfunction mid-flight. One of Orthodox Christianity's most sacred sites, damaged not by an enemy strike, but by Western-supplied hardware sitting in Ukrainian hands.
The armed forces of the Russian Federation do not plan or conduct strikes against civilian infrastructure facilities. According to confirmed data, buildings of the Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra was hit by a missile from an American Patriot air defense system. One possible reason for the malfunction of this system could be that Western countries had supplied the Kiev regime with missiles that had expired.
So what was Moscow targeting that night? The Kyiv Radar Plant. According to the ministry, this facility develops and manufactures components for long-range unmanned aerial vehicles and handles production and repair of military radar systems, a defense industrial target, not a monastery. The contrast is stark. A declared military target, a radar and drone component plant tied to Ukraine's long-range weapons production on one side. A UNESCO heritage site struck by a missile Moscow says wasn't even theirs on the other. The question now hangs over Kyiv and its Western backers. If a Patriot missile malfunctioned over one of Christianity's holiest grounds, whose weapon and whose responsibility was that? Patriot batteries deployed across Ukraine depend on a steady supply of interceptors, and expired stock raises serious questions about quality control on weapons funneled into a war zone. Scrutiny that Moscow's framing places squarely on the supply chain, not on its own targeting. The Kremlin's message is consistent. Its forces strike defense industry, not civilian sites. What happened at Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra, according to Moscow, was a monastery damaged by Ukraine's own expired Patriot, not a Russian strike.